Come on, boy. Boat's in.
I heard. I got airs.
It's an island grasshopper. Bet there's at least 20 geese on board.
You know, you always talk like that, Earl. All the trouble is you ain't almost never right.
Got to think positive, boy.
Yeah, I wish I didn't have to think at all. I'd rather be trapping water birds or even fishing.
Right if we can't load your gates. Money in the bank.
You're practical, I ain't. What a day. What a day. It's sleeping weather.
Roy boy, Cokie, what you doing sitting down there?
Oh, no.
Didn't you hear the boat whistle?
Oh, no.
Them tourists can't be expected to carry their own luggage.
What tour?
No back talk.
Oh, Mom, you're always picking on me. Why can't Suki help with the luggage?
Suki's got enough to do. Get your honey moving. Get on down the pier.
Oh, Mom.
You can walk faster than that. You ain't no sea turtle.
Oh,
Scat!
I'm on my way. Oh.
Roy boy's got a good heart, but it's lazy, just like his paw.
That you, Cokie?
It's me.
I thought I heard you talking to Roy Boy.
I sent him on down to the pier.
I hope the guests didn't change their mind and decide to go someplace else.
You mean like last time?
And the time before that. If I didn't know any better, I'd suspect there was a curse on Coconut Island. If only that hurricane hadn't struck.
There's nothing a person can do about a hurricane. When it wants to hit, it hits.
Yeah, I wish it hadn't hit quite so hard. I made lemonade. I thought the guests might enjoy a cup.
I'm sure they will. Did you put in lots of ice?
The ice machine is broken.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
But there's a lot to be said for warm lemonade.
I suppose there is, but I can't imagine what.
Oh, you heard me, fences. What's for lunch?
Hello, Swampy.
Ain't you got no kind words for Captain Barnaby?
Hello, Captain Barnaby. Nice to see you again.
Where have you been, Swampy? Haven't seen you in over a month. I was going to tell Roy Boy to go looking for you one of these days, but it's so hard to get him to do anything. For all we knew, you might have been swept away in the hurricane.
Nope.
All the hot soap I made up fresh minimum.
And I made sure all soap dishes were scrubbed clean.
That's nice, Suki. Guests don't like a scummy soap dish. A scummy soap dish can give a place a bad reputation.
We did hear the whistle from the island grasshopper, didn't we?
I'm sure we heard it.
Who are you girls trying to fool? You ain't interested in no boat whistle. You're interested in the sailor who pilots the island grasshopper, Tom Scrimshaw.
Oh, my Captain, he is kind of good looking. He's awfully clever.
He knows so much about the world. He'll make some girl a wonderful husband.
Sailors usually do. Don't forget, sailors have been a part of Coconut Island for centuries.
So are pirates.
And hurricanes.
What an island!
What an island.
Don't you want to know what I've been doing?
What have you been doing?
What I always do. Dig for treasure. Go on, laugh if you want. But one day old Swampy here will strike it rich. Then I'll be the one who's laughing. I'm hungry.
You'll have to wait for your lunch.
How come?
Guests are arriving.
Yes, they're arriving, so old Swampy has to wait for his lunch. Tain't fair.
I'm headed to the pier.
So am I.
It's no way to treat a poor old pirate.
Stop complaining, Swampy. You know perfectly well you're not an old pirate.
I am too. I'm almost 300 years old. Ask Captain Barnaby if you don't believe me.
Swampy's almost 300 years old.
Remember, Swampy, amuse the tourists, but don't overstay your welcome.
The last tourist didn't even leave me a tip. Not so much as a copper penny. How's that for ingratitude? In my day, he'd been hung from the top of the ship's rigging. I'm starving, I tell you.
Why don't you eat some fruit? There are fruit trees everywhere you look.
The hurricane knocked all the fruit to the ground.
We'll pick it up and eat it.
That wouldn't be sanitary.
I'll introduce you to Mom. She'll be at the hospitality of welcome y'all.
That will be nice. Won't that be nice, Ted?
It'll be nice, Eva.
I'd better disappear. It's best if guests don't see me all at once. It destroys the illusion. I hope they're big tippers. What am I having for lunch when I get it?
Macaroni and cheese.
Oh, goody, me favorite. Did you hear that, Captain Barnaby?
Macaroni sauce.
Here we are, folks. Hospitality Pub.
Oh, look, Ted, the hospitality hall looks like something a primitive person would live in. Very authentic, don't you think so, Ted?
Very authentic, Eva.
Mr. Scrimshaw says Coconut Island is the perfect place for a honeymoon.
You young folks just got hitched.
Uh-huh.
Congratulations.
Now let's see. You must be, here you are. Mr. and Mrs. Parker, you'll be staying a few weeks.
Uh-huh. If we like it, we may stay longer.
Oh, I'm sure you're gonna have a lovely time.
All the weather reports say no more hurricanes for a while.
This is Ma Kawaki. Her ancestors were some of the island's original inhabitants.
He's my son and daughter of the last in the line.
Some say those ancestors were pirates.
Isn't that thrilling, Ted?
Thrilling, Eva.
Now I'll be with you in the flamingo. That beautiful view of Pirates Cove. And an old straw rug on the floor. So no one knows if it's rolling.
Oh, Ted, we're getting the royal treatment.
Nice.
I'll put it on them. Can't miss Flamingo Hut.
I'm not good when it comes to geography.
There's a big flamingo on the roof. Use that for your guide.
What color is it?
Pink?
That is colorful.
Well, would y'all like some lemonade made with Coconut Island lemon?
That would be nice.
Weather is hot.
Not hot, Mr. Parker. Sultry.
Yeah, well, whatever. I'm thirsty.
You folks the only ones on the island grasshopper?
There were a few others.
Do they say they're stopping here? We're moving on to another island.
I wouldn't know.
Here you are, folks. Nice and tasty.
Cheers.
Cheers!
Could I have some ice, please?
Ice? No, you don't want any ice.
I thought I did.
This lemonade is awfully sour.
Coconut Island lemonade is noted for being tart.
Drinking it without ice is an island tradition.
Really?
You don't say.
Look! I don't see nothing.
Me neither.
Oh, well, we could have been mistaken.
We thought we saw a whoopee crane.
You got mighty good eyes.
More lemonade.
Oh, no.
One cup was enough.
More than enough. We mustn't be greedy, must we, Teddy?
Nope. And please, don't call me Kenny, Eva. I can't bear it.
Sounds like Miss Cockatoo and Miss Russell.
Lovely young ladies, both nurses. We get all sorts of professional people here on Coconut Island. Doctors, nurses, dentists, acupuncturists, henchmen.
We even have a regular tree monkeys for a living. How he loves to climb the trees.
This is the last straw, Mrs. Hopkins. There's a problem?
It's not the water in our hut.
No hot water again. I'll have Earl see to it.
What do you mean, no hot water again? There's never been any hot water.
Now there's no water at all.
No hot water, no cold water.
Why don't y'all meet Mr. and Mrs. Parker? They've just arrived. They'll be spending their honeymoon here.
My sympathies.
I'll give him a piece of advice. Get off this island as fast as you can. This place shouldn't be called Coconut Island. It should be called Devil's Island.
As if the coral weren't bad enough, the hurricane swept in all sorts of nasty floating things. The speech is impossible, and I cut my foot.
Look on the bright side. You're a nurse.
The less said about the food, the better.
Unless you farm macaroni and cheese 4 times a week.
You're exaggerating, Miss Russell.
Okay, 3 times a week.
The plumbing is wretched, the blankets are too thin for pool nights, and the service, what there is of it, terrible. There aren't any extra towels.
Fallen trees everywhere.
I didn't plan the hurricane, Miss Russell.
Maybe not, but you obviously don't plan on cleaning up the beach anytime soon.
Oh, but I do.
When?
Soon.
My son's getting started on the beach tomorrow.
We've heard that for the last week.
Monstrous land crabs everywhere.
Your brochure says Coconut Island is the perfect place to meet people worth knowing. I call that fraud.
Our bags are packed. Send someone to take them to the dock.
You can't leave.
Watch.
We have saved all year for this vacation, and it's been a disaster. We're filing a complaint with the Miami travel agency that recommended this tropical sand pit.
We're demanding a full refund, and if we don't get it, we'll sue.
You can forget about the ice. The ice machine is broken.
Along with everything else on Coconut Island.
A touch of sunstroke, I can always tell.
Tomorrow they'll be bouncing about the island like beach balls.
I don't know.
They seem to go awfully mad for nuisance.
I thought you said drinking lemonade without ice was an island tradition. Now we find out the ice machine is broken.
Don't give them another thought. Go along, children. Your hut's ready. Go along.
Don't forget, look for the fake flamingo on the roof.
Fake.
Oh, Miss Carpenter and Miss Russell would have to show up just as the Parkers were arriving. We can't afford to lose any paying guests. We get so few.
Can't Earl do anything about the ice machine?
He tried. I tried. You tried. We've all tried.
Except Roy, boy. No sense hoping he can fix it. Remember when he tried to fix the pier and it fell into the ocean?
How could I forget? All the guests had to wade ashore.
You make me laugh, Tom.
You make me laugh too, Tom.
Fella can't help being waiting around two pretty girls like you.
Tom just said the funniest thing.
What'd he say?
Go on, Tom. Tell him.
I said I'd rather eat a lobster than be one. I didn't think it was that bad.
You'll have to excuse my talking, Tom.
We ain't feeling giddy.
You do look unhappy.
What's wrong? Miss Carpenter and Miss Russell are cutting short their stay. They're threatening to sue. Sue?
They said some horrible things about Coconut Island in front of them newlyweds.
I build up the island every chance I get. I'm as good as any publicity man you could offer.
Thank you, Tom.
It's appreciated.
Things will be looking up before you know it.
Hello.
Hello.
This lady was on the island grasshopper.
You looking for accommodation?
We hope.
I'm looking for Cordelia Hawkins.
She's Cordelia Hawkins. I'm Cordelia Hawkins. What can I do for you?
I'm delighted to meet you, Miss Hawkins. I've heard so much about you.
Hey, everybody, looky here. What you got, Roy boy?
It looks nasty.
It's a big old land crab, and this maze all get out.
Take it away! Take it away! Call it, boy, call it. Take that thing away from here! Get on down to Happy Hut. The nurses is leaving the island.
So soon?
Don't ask questions. Just do as you're told.
Oh, Mom, y'all was picking on me.
I bet them nurses would like to see this creature.
There's one way to find out.
I'm going.
Yup, maze all get out.
Excuse my brother, lady. He's always showing up with things like that.
Both Roy boy and my son Earl are real interested in the ocean.
Living on an island, I suppose they have to be.
Only natural.
I'm Hilton Hutt from the insurance company.
Insurance company.
Atwater, Seawater, and Flirt. Is there somewhere we can talk in private?
Now, whatever you have to say, you can say in front of my daughter and my friends.
Very well.
Sit down, y'all. You're making me nervous standing about like that.
You're the boss.
Coconut Island is such a unique situation that the firm thought it only courteous to come in person.
Unique?
An island given to the Hawkins family centuries ago by the King of England for services rendered. It's not only unique, it's historical. There are few islands off the coast that are virtually private kingdoms. Technically, Coconut Island is not part of the United States.
We know that.
The point is, we're not renewing our insurance.
What?
And we happen to know that the bank has refused you any more loans.
We were counting on bank money. Boats need repair, ponds need repair, everything needs repair after a hurricane.
The ice machine needs repair.
The bank feels it will never get its money back.
Now, why do they say that? I always pay my debt.
Your last bank payment is overdue by 7 months.
Yeah, well, I always pay.
It's obvious tourists are going to other islands that can offer the luxury they seek. Condos, computers, that sort of thing. Coconut Island is obsolete.
At least there'll be a check for hurricane damage.
That's what you're bringing me, isn't it? A check?
I'm afraid not.
What?
What?
Hurricanes and snowstorms are not covered in your policy.
Not covered.
Oh, why'd I did not read the small print.
I doubt if you'll get insurance from any other company or a loan from any other bank. Your credit rating is below sea level.
Golly, no insurance and no money from the bank?
Frankly, we consider Coconut Island a full risk. You do realize that. Unless you can satisfy the bank, it will foreclose.
You mean the bank will on Coconut Island?
Precisely. Here are letters from Atwater, Seawater, and Float. Each one thanks you for your past business. I think that covers everything. Remember, unless the loan is repaid, Coconut Island will belong to the Bank of Greater Miami.
The Bank of Greater Miami?
Good day, Mrs. Hopkins. Atwater, Seawater, and Float wishes you the best. Oh, and don't get sued by anyone.
I really like that.
I don't.
Well, it was nice of Miss Hutton to come in person. Wasn't it?
Don't cry, Mom.
We'll figure a way out of this.
Of course we will.
I'd like to be by myself if y'all don't mind.
Sure that's what you want?
I'm sure. Oh, I did not read the small print.
Oh, come on. It's not like it's gonna hurt you.
I'll be glad to get out of this place.
Let's get down to the pier fast.
I think it wants to bite, so.
Bon appetit.
One bite and that land crab will die of food poisoning.
Oh, well, boo-hoo. I'm sorry you're leaving so soon. Here's a going away present to have you see Coconut Island. Hey! That's what I call fun. See the look on their faces? Ooh!
Smelling good, clean, fresh air.
I'm allergic to good, clean, fresh air.
You're allergic to everything but cigar smoke.
What's wrong with smoking cigars? I don't know why the dog made me give them up anyway. These Tootsie Rolls are ruining my image.
Sure is hot.
What do you expect? We're in the tropics. Maybe if you took your fur coat off.
This is my lucky fur coat, chick. It always brings me luck.
So you sure this little scheme will work?
It will work. I checked carefully. Coconut Island is about to flood into the ocean. Financially speaking, the Syndicate can pick it up for a song.
Yeah, but what if this Cordelia Hopkins won't sell?
She'll sell. She has no other choice. She owes money to everyone.
Oh, look, Captain Barnaby, landlubbers.
How should I know?
Name's Swampy, I ain't no geek. I'm a 300-year-old pirate.
Imagine.
I'm retired now. And I hope you're big tippers.
Why should we tip you? You the island bellhop?
I ain't so bad. I'm the local entertainment. I tell stories about my own pirate days.
Some other time, Grandpa.
Grandpa,
Yeah, we're busy, Whiskers.
Whiskers.
Give him something chic. It's the only way to get rid of him. Well, not the only way.
Here you go, Captain Kidd.
I sailed with Captain Kidd.
Yeah.
Don't you believe me?
Do you want the tip or not?
No, I want it. No, I don't get a salary.
I ain't surprised.
A dime. A whole dime all for me. I must be the luckiest pirate in all of Coconut Island. Imagine, 10 cents worth of nothing.
He's not the grateful type.
He's a bum.
Y'all must have come over on the island grasshoppers.
We have a yacht.
Belongs to the Syndicate.
What syndicate?
Don't tell me. Let me guess. You're Cordelia Hopkins.
That's right. What can I do for you?
Take off your hat, chick. Show some respect.
Excuse me.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Doris Hoyt, and this is my business associate, Chick Sutherland.
You know, you really shouldn't smoke.
I told him the same thing 100 times.
And aren't you hot in that fur coat?
This is my lucky fur coat, and I'd like to feel lucky. Allow me to get straight to the point, Mrs. Hopkins. I represent a syndicate that is most anxious to purchase Coconut Island.
What's the name of this syndicate?
I'm not allowed to divulge that information until after we sell.
I'm not interested in selling.
The Syndicate will pay you a handsome price.
I'm afraid y'all don't understand. Coconut Island has belonged to the Hawkins family for generations. A gift from the English crown. It'd be like selling Rhode Island.
We don't want to buy Rhode Island.
Name your own price.
Like I said, Coconut Island is not for sale.
Tough old bird.
I'll soften her up. Once the Syndicate owns the island, we can declare it an independent country. Open gambling casinos. Issue passports and launder money. Welcome folks who need to hide out and charge them plenty. The possibilities are endless.
Him in the law we lead.
Stop it! Stop it! What are y'all doing? I don't understand. You gotta listen to Carl.
It's a great idea.
It's what the child.
Wait till you hear.
I'm smart, boy.
Stop shoving me, I say. What's going into the lot of you?
Told someone with a great idea to save Coconut Island.
Wait till you hear it. Let me catch my breath. I'm listening.
Okay, some island countries open up medical schools. You know, for kids having a rough time getting into a med school stateside.
You're not suggesting I do something like that. It'd be impossible. The expense for one thing. A medical school.
Hear me out, Cordelia.
Not a medical school, a high school. We could open up a boarding school on the island.
The kids from the States will love it.
It's a great idea.
Well, how do you expect to pay the teachers?
We'll go slow, a step at a time. There'll be a lot of tuition money flowing in. You'll be able to pay off the bank debt and hire your teachers.
I think we'll get thousands of kids.
We'll need thousands. Y'all make it sound so easy.
It is easy. It'll work. I know it'll work. What choice do we have, Mrs. Hawkins?
None, I guess. But how are we going to get the students to the island?
You leave that to me. I told you I'm a good publicity man. In a few weeks, the money will be flowing in.
Like it's 1, 2, 3.
Well, what do we call the high school?
Darn, that's easy. One color's Coconut High.
That's a great name for a high school.
Coconut High! Coconut High! Rah, rah,
Can it be true?
Let me see what it's like. Come on. How much is tuition?
Dude! Hold on, man! Jeez! Read what it says again, right? Looking for a fun school? Look no further. If you enjoy life on a private island, then this is it! Semester's now open. Diploma's guaranteed. All subjects including scuba, snorkel, jet skiing, and beach combing.
Beachcomber! That's not a school, that's an adventure!
Hey dude, that's what it says here. Passport to adventure.
Passport to adventure.
Enjoy white sandy beaches.
Sounds so romantic.
Does this say anything about geometry?
No. No.
Chemistry?
No.
That's the whole curriculum. Scuba, snorkel, and jet ski.
Dude, that's what it says here. Oh yes, and modest tuition.
Ooh, read that part where it says diploma's guaranteed!
You enjoy life on a private island, then this is it. Semester's now open. Diploma's guaranteed.
Not even my parents happy, dude! They think I'm a loser when it comes to school!
Sounds so romantic.
Dude,
already heard you.
What's the name of this marvelous institution?
Coconut High.
If anyone asks me where I went to school, I could say I'm a graduate of Coconut High.
Dude, it says something in small print.
Here comes the mold and the cheese, dude!
Dude, excellent faculty.
Oh, I knew it!
Geometry, English, and chemistry. What difference does it make if diplomas are guaranteed? Oh,
Sounds like it! All we gotta do is convince our parents!
be sure to waste any time. Come on, where is the island?
Well, it says that it's in the Caribbean. Yup. Right off the coast of Florida.
Sounds so romantic.
Scuba and snorkel!
Diploma's guaranteed, man. Woo, yeah.
Vanessa! What? Shh. Mommy's on the phone. Mom! Mom!
Jake, let me call you back. Mom, Vanessa, I already told you no. It is out of the question.
Momsy, you promised! You said I could have anything I wanted for my 18th birthday.
Within reason, Vanessa, reason.
And what's unreasonable about wanting to go to a new school?
Vanessa, I asked a few of my luncheon friends about this low nut high. None of them have ever heard of it.
Coconut High. Don't you understand? It's on an island. You know how interested I am in the ocean life? It's a perfect opportunity for me to study fish and currents and things like that while I'm still in high school.
I'm sorry that I gave you those swimming lessons, Vanessa. There are all sorts of unpleasant things in the ocean. Sharks, stingrays, jellyfish. Vanessa, have you seen Jaws? It's out of the question.
I can't believe that my own mother, the mother that I love so dearly, would go back on her word.
Vanessa, why can't you just go to Miss Hans's Academy for Young Ladies and go to the beach on weekends?
It wouldn't be the same. I want to go to Coconut Island.
What a ridiculous name for an island. If you want an island, why don't you just go to Bermuda or Nassau?
Mother!
I can see there's no sense in arguing with you. You've always been a stubborn young lady. I don't know what your father is going to say.
Daddy encourages my ocean interest.
He does?
Yep.
He never said anything to me about it. Vanessa, I'll let you go to Low Nut High if you promise me that you'll write me 2 times every week.
Of course!
I know how you despise writing letters, but I insist.
You can trust me to write a letter.
I hope so. I don't know what my luncheon friends are going to say whenever I tell them that my daughter is going to some high school off the coast of Italy.
Florida.
Jacob, take the file from file cabinet.
Margot, Montego, baby, why don't we go down to Coconut? We'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. That's where we wanna go. Way down to Coconut.
What? I got lemons and bananas and limes.
Put a small basket in each hut.
I don't understand why we're going through all this trouble for a bunch of school kids. I mean, what's so important about school anyway? I never went to school and look at me. I bet them kids just be a bunch of snobs.
You haven't even met them yet, poor boy.
I'm entitled to my opinions.
I didn't know you had any.
You know, you're beginning to sound just like Mom. Why's everybody always picking on me?
Probably because you never went to school. Now I teach you that. You go on down to the camp and help with the luggage.
Help with the luggage? Help with the luggage? Anyone would think I'm a mule.
Yeah! Now, go!
Guess what?
What?
I got the ice machine working.
How'd you do that?
Mom brought me over a few spare pops with life's treat. He's a good guy.
Sure is.
Oh dear. I'm so nervous.
There's nothing to be nervous about. Them kids won't be any trouble.
That's not what I mean. I was counting on at least 100 students and only about a dozen enrolled.
A dozen? That's all?
I'm afraid so.
Remember what Tom said. One step at a time.
There isn't nearly enough tuition money to pay off the bank. We haven't been able to hire a single professional teacher. Oh dear.
Calm down, Miss Hawkins. Hopkins. He'll be here any minute.
The ice machine is working. You can serve ice cold lemonade anytime you want.
That'll be a novelty.
I'll fix the machine with a hot stack. Tom got back on his last trip.
What would we do without Tom?
Lady's hot water too.
I suppose I'd feel better if only I knew what happened to Mr. and Mrs. Barker.
They still haven't showed up?
No, they went out hiking yesterday, and it's the last I heard of them.
Why didn't you say something sooner, Mom?
Too much on my mind, I guess.
Stay on the path. The hospitality hut is straight ahead.
Well, everybody, put a smile on your face. Let's make them feel welcome to Coconut Island. Come on, y'all, smile.
Here they are, Mrs. Hawkins, Coconut High's first students.
Always this hot.
Only when the sun's out.
Welcome, welcome, everyone. Welcome to Coconut Island.
Welcome! Welcome, everyone! Welcome to Coconut Island!
I hope y'all had an easy trip.
Nothing to it.
The best part was riding on the island grasshopper.
Thanks for the endorsement.
That there is my daughter, Betty.
Hiya!
Can you give me my clipboard?
Sure.
And my son, Earl.
Hi, Dane.
That there is Mom Kawaki, the school dietitian.
How y'all doing?
Her ancestors were some of the island's original inhabitants.
Incredible.
Her daughter, Suki. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Suki.
When do we meet the faculty? Yeah.
Faculty? Well, now.
Soon. Faculty's been delayed for a few days, kids, but they'll be here.
Hey man, don't worry about it.
All the more time to scuba.
And snorkel.
And Jane.
Beach
All right, hope your kids are big.
Dude!
Aren't you kind of close to be a bellhop?
I keep telling people I ain't no bellhop. I'm a 300-year-old pirate. Meet me best pal. This is Captain Barnaby.
What a character.
His name is Walter. He'll be from Coconut Island history.
He's a history teacher.
You got something against history.
I'm sure you're all going to find Swampy amusing.
If you like late night horror movies.
Now, let's see here. Mickey Bramley. Mickey Bramley.
Oh, that's my name, hey.
Buddy Riley.
Present and accounted for.
Vicky Snow.
Present.
Lynn Smith.
That's me.
Vanessa Crawford.
Here.
And Archie Campbell.
Dudes like
There's no dorms.
They'll split the huts.
Huts?
What's native huts? Native huts. Just like they did in the old days when camp computers right in the coast.
things keep getting better and better.
Each hut has different names.
Porpoise, flamingo, seaweed, and pelican.
Mermaids, scallywag, clamshell, pirate's roost.
Pirates Roost after me.
Soon. We wanted to give you all time to acclimate to the island.
Yeah, that's good enough for us.
You said it.
Now, if you all follow me.
What time is dinner?
6 o'clock.
What are we having?
A traditional island feast. Macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese! I got
I told you before, feet don't see the turtles.
Hey, I feel like one.
Get moving.
Why's everybody always picking on me?
This has been
something about a mountain range?
Well, she didn't say anything about a mountain range, and here we are.
You should have listened to those nurses.
Now you know.
What are we going to do, Ted?
I don't know, Eva.
We could starve to death. We could be eaten by crocodiles.
There aren't any crocodiles in the Caribbean, Eva.
Maybe not. There are plenty of mosquitoes.
They're big, too. This could be the end of us, Eva. Years from now, they might find some bleached bones, and it'll be us.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. 15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
It sounds like that swamp creature.
I think it is.
Over here! We're over here!
This way!
Swampy!
Swampy King see us!
We better find him before he gets away, Ted.
Whatever you say, Eva.
Make sure you give him a big tip.
Oh, I won't forget.
Swampy!
Swampy!
Over here!
This way! Big tip! Big tip! Big tip!
Don't go over it again. We know what we're supposed to do.
Hey, we don't want these slip-ups, that's all.
The Syndicate wouldn't like it.
You sound bad.
The one that you gave up cigars.
The dog's making a big deal out of nothing. Besides, I never lit my cigars. I just sort of chewed on them. What's called a reflex action.
Sounds more like luck.
Well, please, leave it to yourself.
Here I have the names of every rich criminal who wants to become a citizen of the Republic of Kokonut Island.
We're talking mega bucks here.
And the only thing standing in our way is this Miss Hawkins.
Because she won't sell.
She could have an accident.
What good would that do? She has a son, a doctor, and who knows how many other relatives. Besides, an accident wouldn't be ethical. The only way to make this work is to force her to sell.
This coconut high idea might catch on.
We have to stop it before it does. That's why you're here.
We'll find some way to destroy the school.
We're counting on you.
We're like the mosquitoes on this island.
Maybe you should stand someplace else.
Let's get back to the yacht, Doris.
Good idea. My lucky fur coat's beginning to steam in this heat.
So, where do we stop?
We should enroll, right?
Well, that's a start.
So let's enroll.
Why did not think about it?
Heave ho, lads, I say. You heard the captain. This ship has to be in port before they reposition their guns and blast us out of the brine. We've got 6 Spanish ships of the line in our wake, and they don't mean to give up until they clasp us in irons. We'll take the fort and train the guns on them pursuing the ships. When they pull down their flag, we'll run up the Jolly Roger, seize the booty, and sack the town.
You really know Cotton Kid?
I know him. Why, we are practically brothers. Swampian Kid, they'd call us. Here comes Swampian Kid, they'd say.
Hey, excuse me! But did someone tell us where to enroll?
Yeah. I'm Walcott Drake, and this is my sister Barbara.
Hi.
No.
Where's that cabin boy? Never around when he's needed. Run,
You know what? Actually, I'd like to be called Wally.
And I'd like to be called Barb Dad. Isn't this like a great place for a high school? It will be when the faculty arrive. You know, faculty?
Not yet. Except for Swampy, he teaches us history. Then you better pay attention. There'll be a quiz later. Did I say something funny? You always be taking naps.
Well, that's because I'm all asleep.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, a young boy like you. Back when I was your age, I was sailing the bounding main as any good pirate lad what came before me.
Please, save it for your history
class.
There's some new students, Roy boy. Wally and Babs, right?
I didn't care no boat whistle.
Drake! Drake! You any relation to Sir Francis Drake, the English sea dog?
I don't think so.
Nah, I never heard Mom and Dad say anything about Sir Francis Drake.
I knew about it in my day, and they all knew me! Captain Morgan, Captain Hook, Blackbeard, Elflin, Captain Kirk!
I think that's why I need a hut, Roy boy.
Yeah, I figured that. Come on, I'll get you settled in. Then you can meet Miss Hawkins.
Actually, we'll carry our own bags.
It's what I get paid for, only I never get paid. Anyway, one of you can have the shark up and the other can have the barracuda. Follow me.
Catch you later, dudes!
Go. They seem like nice kids. Their roommates pick me up.
Pay attention, where was I?
Oh yeah, you were. Oh yeah, Swampy Kid. Huh?
That's right, Swampy and Kid. In fact, I'm the one people should remember. Captain Kidd never did anything without my say-so. I told him what ships to sink, where to bury the treasure, what coastline to raid. In fact, without me, he was a little better than a flounder with an eye patch. It's gonna storm!
It was kind of sudden. I hope it's not a hurricane. It's no hurricane. I'm going back to my house. So am I. Let's all go.
Hold on to their nerves, I ain't finished the lesson! You think a pirate ship had landed? Where be ye, you mangy squid? Where are ye? Here I be, your rancid barnacle. Who are you? You ask me that, you lying lobster. Who else would I be but myself, Captain Kidd? I ain't no flounder with an eye patch. Captain Kidd, but you're dead. Then I must be a ghost! Ghost?
I'm seeing things. I'm hearing things.
No, you ain't. Ain't you ashamed of yourself? I heard every lie you told. Swampy and Kid. What brings you back? Silence! Buckle me, Swash. This is me island. I claimed it years ago on me way to Tortuga, and I don't like strangers on it. Get off me island or suffer me anger. I'll bury you all up to your necks in the sand and pour honey on your heads for the ants.
Well,
You tell 'em, Swampy. Everyone off me island. Or else! This island belongs to me. It's me island. Leave it or perish one and all. Spread the news, you wretched little man. Captain Kidd is back on Coconut Island. And he means business. For the ants!
oh, well,
You tell 'em, Swampy. Everyone off me island. Or else! Leave it or perish one and all. Spread the news, you wretched little man. Captain Kidd is back on Coconut Island. And he means business.
put out that trap I stepped in.
Who knows? It's probably centuries old.
Come down with gangrene, yeah?
Shut this arm open properly.
It's a shame you had to run into that tree.
Anything to get away from that horrible snake.
Looked more like a big lizard to me. Maybe it was an iguana.
And a crocodile for all I know. This mountain range is alive with hideous, ghastly, mean creatures.
They all bite.
You must be looking for us.
Every book on the island is Fannis.
Every day I get weaker.
You'd think we'd have seen a helicopter by now.
Well, I think they forgot about us.
Oh, I'm sure they're looking for us, Eva.
I'm not.
Chin up.
I'm so sick of eating bananas. Coconuts on this island taste weird.
Everything on this island is weird. Let's try that way. I don't think we've been down that way before.
Anything's worth a try.
Hey, good girl.
Some honeymoon.
I wish you'd stop saying that.
Hello? Hello, is anybody out there?
Hello! Hello! We're over this way!
It's Mr. and Mrs. Parker.
From Midori! Australia!
You got to believe me, I tell you it's the truth.
Swampy, get a hold of yourself!
We're going on and on about seeing Captain Kidd.
Sounds as if you really believe you saw him.
But I did see him, right here in front of the hospitality hut. He was a terrifying ghost, with drew on his beard and fire in his eyes.
Swampy, amusing the students with stories is one thing, but now you just sound crazy.
But I'm not crazy, I tell you it's the truth.
Get real, Swampy. Come back to Earth.
Alright, so nobody believes me. But don't go and say I didn't warn you when Captain Kidd buries you up to your neck in the sand, pours honey on your head, and hungry ants show up.
My goodness, this is serious.
I'm afraid Swampy needs to be faced with death. I ain't bad.
He's gone plum cuckoo.
He's gone cuckoo on Coco.
I ain't been since October. Don't tell him what he might do.
Good thinking, Earl. It's just one thing after the other.
Any more students show up?
No, and I'm afraid there ain't going to be any more. Only enough tuition money to hold off the bank for an extra month or so.
I can't believe you're gonna lose the island.
Don't say that, Markoki.
What's gonna happen to me? And Suki? And Raw Boy? This is the only home we've ever known.
We have got to do something to get our minds off our troubles. I know. I'll make banana pies.
And I'll make macaroni and cheese. Mrs. Hawkins. Mrs. Hawkins, you have to do something about that history teacher.
Yeah, he's talking to someone who wasn't there.
Oh, Swampy, that's just his way. Don't y'all find him amusing?
No, I find it kind of creepy. How are you young folks getting along with your studies?
What studies? The faculty will be here any day now.
Like, we're not complaining.
I didn't think you were.
Ah, Dave.
If he wasn't in, that Swampy ought to be deep six.
He's harmless, I think. So how are we doing?
I wrote a letter to Miami. It should get results.
Boy, the Syndicate wants fast results.
Hey, you get greedy, you slip up.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Wally. Like, hi, Vanessa.
Saw you early down by the beach this morning.
Did you know the waters here harbor some of the most endangered fish in the Caribbean?
No, I didn't know that.
Wow, like, you're really up in ecology, Vanessa. I plan to make it my life's work. We admire you.
I see you got another letter.
You're always writing letters. I promised my mother I'd write.
I'll put it on the island grasshopper for you.
It just stopped. Oh, thanks, guys. See ya. Bye.
What a pigeon.
So, what's it say? What's it say? What's it say?
The usual dribble. Coconut Island is a wonderful place. She's having a great time. She's going to be happy, blah, blah, blah.
Well, you better get busy now.
To what?
To what?
Oh, Tom, it's so wonderful to watch you making the island grasshoppers move and chill.
It's my job.
Tom, do you ever think you'll get married?
To tell the truth, I'm planning on getting married, and soon.
Oh, but Tom, whichever girl you pick, the other will understand. It's a promise, I swear.
What other one?
If it's Suki, I'll understand. If it's Betty, I'll understand.
You're putting me on.
Why do you say that?
I'm already engaged.
Engaged?
I've been engaged for 6 months.
6 months?
She's a wonderful young lady. Name's Olive. Olive from Orlando. You'll enjoy meeting her. We're thinking of having the wedding here on Coconut Island.
Say hello to Olive for me.
Ow.
You're up to God's Orlando.
Ow! What is this?
That's my nerve. It's just another frog we thought was a prince.
What did I say?
Well, we're done.
Hey, mosquito get you?
Huh? No, it wasn't a mosquito, but I sure got stung.
Hey, you think you could put this on the island grasshopper for us?
Happy to.
I know I'm lost around here somewhere. Can't you be more specific?
Like, what'd you lose?
My favorite ring, Sir Carter Roof. All around here, Vicky, go look on the pack.
Well,
Yeah.
women.
I know I was standing here, twisting around my finger.
By the time we're done with Cordelia Hawkins, she'll think another hurricane hit her. We're gonna steal this island fair and square.
Don't count your bridges before they hatch.
We'll come back from the board. It's only a matter of time.
They've had enough time to sabotage Coconut Island. Things should be moving faster.
Hey, don't be impatient. The thing worth doing is worth doing. It's worth doing. It's worth doing.
Well,
Yeah, that's it. Well,
do you know what would happen if this book fell into the wrong hands?
you mean like the U.S. government?
This book not only has names, it shows the Syndicate's plan for Coconut Island down to the last detail.
Is it smart to have that book?
We need a little insurance in case the Syndicate decides it doesn't need us any longer.
Ah, good thinking, Doris. Blackmail. You're smart.
I know I am. This book is dynamite.
But maybe you shouldn't be carrying it around like that. Maybe you should hide it someplace.
This book never leaves my sight. Never will.
Oh yeah!
Get that back!
She's got the book!
I'm getting Jack! Jack!
What are you standing around for? We've got to get that book back!
Which way she
Go! That way! No! Jake! I said that way! Ah!
Yeah, that way.
You'll be sorry, scallywag swampy. I told him what you said, Captain Kidd, but nobody believes me. They think I've lost me marbles. Blood and thunder, there was a time when people jumped at the sound of me name. Shiver me timbers, what's become of me reputation? They won't leave. I told you Mrs. Hawkins is fighting to hold on. I'll have them all walk the plank. Me ship's anchored in Pirates Cove. Don't have them walk the plank. They're good people. Aren't they, Captain Barnaby? I'm a cutthroat pirate. And nice don't mean a tin cup to me. You have one more chance, you pitiful slob. I ain't pitiful. What? All right, I'm pitiful. That's what I am. You name it and that's me. Get busy, you slimy scallywag of a sea dog. Actually, I might have an idea how to work. Really? I'm all ears. Evil with what you got. Well, you see, if you showed yourself to the others, they'd have to believe you. Well, that's a splendid idea. You think so? I do, but it won't work. Why not? The only way you can see the ghost of Captain Kidd is to have one drop of pirate's blood swimming in your veins. The Kawakis are descendants of pirates, everybody knows that. Then everybody's wrong. I've walked from one end of the island to the other. Not one person saw me. Not one islander. But Captain Kidd.
Who's he talking to, Lieutenant?
Hey, what? I can see you as plain as anything. What's so surprising about that? I'm a descendant of pirates. Of course you are, you warm water lobster. This is the happiest day of your life. Be the sorriest day of your life. If you fail me, off with ye. I'm a pirate! I'm a pirate! I'm a real pirate! I never said you weren't!
What's the matter with that character?
Never mind. These islands are filled with all types. Too much sun, that's what I think.
If I didn't know better, I'd say he was a leftover pirate.
We've got more important things to worry about.
Yes, ma'am.
We can get a better view of the yacht if we get some elevation.
I think there's a hill over there, ma'am.
That's excellent.
I have a question, ma'am.
Shoot.
Is the water on this side of the island the same as the water on the other side of the island? And the other side of the island? And the other side of the island?
Well, I'm not sure. What does the manual say?
Ma'am, it doesn't say anything about water.
Oh, I don't know. Let's go.
Yes, ma'am.
I've got to find some place to hide this book.
This isn't some kind of joke, is it?
Would I lie about something like this? Here, take it. See it for yourself.
Are you sure Babs and Wally are in on it?
They're not real students. They're rats. They're out to destroy Coconut High.
This looks like heady stuff.
It is. They kill to get that book back.
You know too much.
So do you.
Tom will know what to do.
Good idea. Give it back. Come on. Let's get to the pier as fast as we can.
Now I know why I look like teenagers.
I knew that book would bring us trouble. I said it would bring us trouble, didn't I?
Shut up, Chick!
What are they going to do?
That way. Come on, come on.
They went this way.
I know.
Well, I gotta get off. What are we going to do now?
Find some place to hide. I don't know.
Where?
I'll hide behind that, and you hide behind that.
You're not gonna leave me out here in the open?
Wait till I get my head on next kid. She has to be around here somewhere. A person has evaporated into thin air.
If she gives that book to the wrong people, we're in a lot of trouble, Doris.
Son,
No?
well, a person can't evaporate into thin air.
Doris already said that.
Well, we saw them running this way.
That Vicky girl was with it.
They look like marathon runners.
They won't get away.
What are we gonna do now?
Search every inch of the island.
This island's not as small as it looks.
It will take too long.
I'm wearing heels. They'll have to turn sooner or later.
They could bury the book.
People pretend the book belongs to somebody else.
Who'd believe me?
Not me. Sorry.
They could drop it in the mail.
The other grasshopper picks up and delivers mail.
Well, then we better check the other grasshopper.
Of course, we couldn't report it lost. Easy, you'll squash my seagull.
Report it lost? What a dumb thing to say.
Standing around bragging isn't gonna get us anywhere.
Wilcott's right.
Has anyone checked Lynn's or Ricky's huts?
Good thinking, Barbara. Chicken and I will check one time. You and Walker check the other.
Consider it done.
Either it's that book or it's our nets.
I don't suppose anyone's got a glass of Gatorade or something.
Remember what I said. Either it's that book or it's our nets. I'm beginning to think my lucky fruit coat isn't so lucky anymore.
Maybe you should get a lucky umbrella.
Maybe we should get one for each of us.
What are you all standing around for? Go!
Much clearer than the other last two.
Miss Hawkins. Hey, Miss Hawkins, you got company. Company, Miss Hawkins, company.
Well, I don't know about this, Robert. Think it'll work.
With this profile lie.
None of your other schemes
worked.
You exaggerate.
Like that time you tried to tell everyone I was Princess Anastasia.
So I didn't know Princess Anastasia would be a real old lady. What do you want from me?
I ain't real old.
That I know.
And the time you told everyone I was that big movie star's long lost sister.
So we had a long lost sister and you want it. So what?
So what? I felt awkward meeting the big movie star sister when I was supposed to be her.
Got over it.
So much failure. One is so young.
I feel your pain.
Now this island business.
Can't miss. The posture is perfect. The drawing of the island is perfect. The painting of the island in 1650 is perfect. I spent big bucks on this one, Frosty. Don't let me down.
Anything's better than being Princess Anastasia or that movie star's long lost sister. So embarrassing.
Will you clam up?
Roy boy said you wanted to see me?
We want to see Cordelia Hawkins.
I'm Cordelia Hawkins.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Miss Hawkins.
What can I do for you?
Raw boy says we got some new students. Every little bit helps.
Students. We're not students. Do we look like students?
I may look young, but I'm mature.
We ain't particular, as long as you got tuition money.
What's she talking about?
Who can say?
Well, since we've got new students.
Don't look at us.
We're not due.
Yeah, don't look at us either. We are mature.
So, ladies are coming to see Mrs. Hawkins.
What ladies?
They just got off the launch.
I wonder who that could be.
They said something about the Florida Board of Education.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, and something about accreditation.
They asked us how many teachers were on faculty, but we told them we didn't know.
What are you gonna do then, Cordelia?
I wish I knew.
My time is valuable.
I'm gonna need your help, boys.
For what?
Don't worry about a thing, Mom.
You keep saying that.
Squash, father. It's like we're invisible.
Forgive me, folks. Y'all were saying
This
this?
is my client, Miss Frosty, always.
Client?
To be more accurate, I should say claimant.
What kind of claimant?
Miss Always is the true owner of Coconut Island.
What?
Here's the proof.
The hospitality hut is up ahead in 2 steps.
Oh, it's Tom.
With them accreditation ladies.
I knew we wouldn't get away with it. Oh.
That's Mrs. Hawkins. Cordelia, me.
I know who they are.
The ladies from the Florida Board of Education.
No, don't be silly. I'm Mrs. Smith. I'm here to see my daughter Lynn.
And I'm Mrs. Snow. I'm here to see my daughter Vicky.
And I'm Mrs. Crawford. I demand to see my daughter Vanessa.
Well, now, we weren't expecting visitors quite so soon.
My daughter Vanessa writes me that she's perfectly unhappy here.
Now, I don't believe that. Vanessa loves Coconut Island.
Mrs. Crawford was kind enough to contact Mrs. Snow and myself. Hearing how unhappy Vanessa was, we decided to come here and see things for ourselves.
And if it's anything like Vanessa describes in her letters, I will take my daughter out of Coconut High and demand a full refund.
Oh, how I hate that word.
Where is Lynn?
Where is Vicky?
Where is Vanessa?
They're probably in their huts, studying.
Huts? Ladies, it's worse than I thought.
Why don't you show them my Cokie?
Follow me, girls.
And just who are you?
I'm the school dietitian.
A likely story.
He did say huts.
Huts.
How about a nice glass of lemonade? We got us.
Oh, poor Lynn.
Poor Vicky.
Poor Vanessa.
As I was saying, Miss Hawkins, Frosty is the true owner of Coconut Island.
Who are you?
Robert Shaw, perhaps you've heard of me?
No.
The Always family. Always. That goes way back. Way back.
Most families do.
The Owens family always believed in owning an island in the Caribbean, but it just didn't know which one. Tell them, Frosty.
I am Princess Anastasia.
No.
Sorry. One day I was in the attic cleaning out an old trunk, and at the bottom I found this old parchment map,
Said map.
which clearly proves the Always family owns Cuba.
No, Kokonut.
Sorry.
Now that's absurd. The English crown gave this island to the Hawkins family.
Aha, there you have it. The English crown had no right to give it away. Why not? Because it belonged to the Spanish crown.
The Spanish crown?
Voila. Notice the date. Oh no, 1650. The English crown had no right to give what it didn't own away. When did the English crown give the island to the Hawkins family? Don't answer. I can tell you, nearly a century later. It's a fake.
It has to be.
Any court in the world will support me as always.
I'd like to take a closer look.
Certainly.
Mind if I take this where the sun is brighter?
I see why not. Notice the parchment. Notice the ink. Notice the King of Spain's seal. Go with me, Frosty. Keep him on that.
Most certainly.
Oh, this is terrible news.
It's always is more than willing to make a deal.
What kind of deal?
Well, when aspiring actors like this, always one with an island.
She's an aspiring actress?
When it comes to aspiring. Shall we say, a cool million?
For what?
Coconut Island, of course. No telling what it would cost you if we ever go to court.
I never thought I'd be back at this at all.
Just goes to show, nothing in life is certain.
Miss Carpenter, Miss Russell.
Let's cut the chit-chat short, shall we? We want to get off this island as fast as possible.
Where is he?
Who?
The patient, Swampy, we've been sent.
Swampy!
You've been sent to get Swampy?
Just tell us where he is.
Well, I don't know. He wanders wherever he wants.
Let's try his hut.
Swampy? Hut?
We may have to give him hypo.
It'll be a pleasure.
Getting back to my generous offer.
There's no doubt about it, Mrs. Hawkins. The parchment is authentic.
What did I tell you?
The ink fits the period, and the penmanship is true. So's the seal. I've seen plenty of Spanish grants.
Then the Hawkins family doesn't own Coconut Island?
Sad, but true.
However, there is one odd thing about this document.
Like what?
Like here on the back. It says, product of Disney World, Orlando, Florida.
That's fraud, isn't it?
The way they're using the map, that's a criminal offense.
What are we gonna do now, idiot?
Don't say another thing, Frosty. Just having a little fun with you folks.
Here, take this.
Come on, Frosty, we're getting off this island.
Yeah, you better.
Maybe you can ink over Coconut Island and sketch in something else.
I'm thinking.
So embarrassing. First Princess Anastasia and now Disney World.
Aren't they going the wrong way?
We're looking for Miss Cordelia Hawkins.
Look no further.
I'm Cordelia Hawkins.
Splendid. I'm Millicent Warren, and this is one of her homes. From the Florida Board of Education, Accreditation Department. We're here to investigate Coconut High. We want to make certain that everything is up to standard. There have been rumors that Coconut High doesn't even have a faculty.
Rumors?
Letters.
Coconut High isn't a state-type school. It doesn't need accreditation.
That's true. But without accreditation, no one will accept a Coconut High diploma as proof of a high school education. And what good is a diploma that is worthless? It's our routine. We're sure everything's in order. How many are on the faculty?
Right at the moment, however, the history teacher's in quarantine.
Why is that?
I don't think it's too much sun.
And what is his name?
H.W. Humphrey, Ph.D. history.
S.W. Humphrey. Who else?
Dave Dorothy Phelps, Ph.D. geometry.
Good.
Horton is PhD chemistry.
Good.
Agnes Pooch, BA, MA, PhD, and IRS.
There's also Mr. Bogle, Ph.D. literature honors.
Well, it's not a bad start for a faculty. 4 PhDs. Oh, we'd like to meet them.
No problem. Miss Phelps, Miss Scrubs, Miss Pooch, Miss Bobo. Well,
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure.
my name's Grubbs.
Likewise.
Please, Pooch.
Slut.
And please for Bobo.
Ladies.
Now that you've met the facts, the help is satisfied.
We'd like to stay, but we have some papers to read. Work.
I think that something is funny here. Stay right where you are.
Island Grasshopper leaves in 5 minutes. Island Grasshopper leaves in 4 minutes and 55 seconds.
I'm not leaving, Mother. I'm 18. Calm down, Mike. Maybe you tripped on fun, Mom. We've lived long enough to enjoy it.
But Lynn, we saw crazed maniacs with our own eyes.
This is not a healthy environment. That's just swampy. He's harmless. Smoke still inside?
Vanessa, you've been writing me those letters telling me what a horrible time you've been having. Every letter I wrote said how happy I was here. I wrote one a little while ago and I gave it to Wally to mail.
Is this the letter?
Let me see. That's it. Dear Mother, I can't tell you how unhappy I am. There are no teachers. The water's polluted and the food is gross. Oh, your loving daughter, Vanessa.
I never wrote this. I know who did. Wally the Breaker. He and his sister are in cahoots with that Dorset chick. They're working for some syndicate that's trying to take over the island. They're crooks.
That's a serious charge, Lynn. Do you have any proof?
You bet she does. It's all written on here. Wait until the FBI reads it.
Look, she's got the book.
Wait, numbskull.
Didn't anyone ever tell her it's not polite to steal?
I bet it was Wally who wrote to the Florida Board of Education.
Quick, let's get back to the yacht. Act nonchalant.
Nonchalant what?
Nonchalant, you know, collected, composed, light-hearted, and ruffled. Go!
Excuse me, miss.
I'm in a hurry.
Does that yacht make a below belong to you?
My employers.
I'm having it seized.
Seized?
That yacht is suspected from everything to gun running, the stealing of Tootsie Rolls,
to leave even more Tootsie Rolls and the smuggling of tropical parrots.
We don't know anything about tropical parrots.
You'll have to return to London with me.
Make us!
Get that book, Patsy Jones.
Yes, sir. I mean, ma'am. I mean, you look like a sir.
Get the book!
Now!
Let's have no trouble. Just to be safe, put your hands up. Higher. Reach for the sky. Not you. Turn around and march.
This is all a misunderstanding. We're victims of a law.
Shut up.
You too, sir.
Like I said, this is not a healthy environment.
It won't do any good, Mother. I'm staying.
I'm staying too.
All the kids feel that way.
Island Grasshopper is set to leave.
We'll go, but we'll be back. There has to be a way to get you girls off of this island. We're gonna find it. Count on that.
I promise you'll be back.
Bye, Mom. Miss ya. Nah.
Hard to make a dollar these days.
Maybe you could tell people Pocahontas.
That's not a bad idea.
This island is worse and worse.
Worse.
What's swampy?
We don't know. We don't care. We're nurses, not veterinarians.
Sorry, Miss Hawkins, but funding for stateside purposes is out of the question, especially after what we've seen here today.
Elaine, we can't have a high school.
Unless you have qualified teachers. And by qualified teachers, we don't mean Miss Phelps, Miss Grubb, Miss Pooch, and Miss Bobobo. Oh, my friend, we better get out of here before that madman makes another appearance.
I'm a real pirate.
We can't say we didn't try.
Oh, come on, everyone. Don't give up the ship.
Something good is bound to happen.
You're not the only fishing machine.
You're not the only pebble on the beach, Tom Scrimshaw.
What did I say?
You know, I suspect the bank at Greater Miami will be here any minute. Hey, everybody look! It's Mr. and Mrs. We're back! Well, hey, y'all, did you have a nice walk?
Well, I hate to say it, but it looks like Coconut High is finished.
Excuse me. Let me through. I have news.
Oh, hi.
Hello, Mrs. Hawkins. Remember me? Atwater, Seawater, and Float?
I remember you.
How could she forget?
You know how the firm is about personal contact. Seems there is one thing I neglected to mention. It's in the extra small print.
Elaine, we do get something.
I'm afraid not. The extra small print states clearly that in the event of a hurricane or snowstorm, the policyholder will owe Atwater, Seawater, and Float an inconvenience fee.
You mean I owe the insurance company for getting hit by a hurricane?
I'm afraid so.
Features.
I believe it amounts to $11,400.37.
$11,400.37.
So nice seeing you again. Isn't it a lovely day?
That does it. I guess we better start packing.
This time next year, I'm going to be living in a ruined house on the shabby part of town.
Yo ho, mateys!
Swampy!
Don't worry, I just got a little overexcited, that's all.
Little overexcited.
Since Captain Kidd had to go back, I said I might as well say goodbye for him.
Back where?
Forever ghosts go, I don't know. I don't ask questions. He's got a mean temper.
Swampy, you should forget about Captain Kidd.
And why's that?
You are hallucinating, Swampy.
You think so? Roy boy, Earl, give me a hand here.
Well, I just can't help but think that the Greater Miami Bank is going to be here any minute.
It's not fair. It's your island, Miss Hawkins.
It was.
Time's running out fast.
We did the best we could, Mrs. Hawkins.
I know. You're a nice bunch of kids.
Stand back, everybody stand back.
What is it exactly, Lassie? What is that?
Only natural to be heavy.
Looks like an old pirate chest.
That's what it is. Since Captain Kidd had to go back, he said Coconut Island might as well have it.
Oh!